Hey, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so I'm trying something a little different tonight. I'm going live a little bit earlier. I don't know, like I said before, I'm trying to make shorts, but I got my camera right here. I have my phone, and for some reason, neither one of them are cooperating with my plan. But what I want to talk about is people saying that they want to be a deliberate creator. Okay, they want a better lifestyle. They're tired of working their 9 to 5 jobs, and they're just feeling unfulfilled. Okay, but here's the thing: a lot of people are smart. A lot of people have information, but they're not using that information. They're not applying that information into a way that can lead them to the type of life that they want. On my channel, if you haven't already watched it, make sure you do. I tell you how I manifested myself out of the hood. I now live by the lake, and there was a sequence that I had to follow, but nonetheless, it happened. Okay, so the number one thing is, of course, you need to pray. Okay. Oh, this is loud. So you want to make sure that you're praying. You want to pray because it's going to give you more guidance, more direction, and you need to know what your purpose is. Everybody has a purpose. And the purpose is when you know it's your purpose, it's not just selfish. It's not just because you want to stun on somebody. It's not just because you want the biggest house or the biggest car. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be just financial. It's going to be something that's going to help others as well. So, yeah, you have to find what that is. Something that's going to benefit you, one of your natural talents, something that you may have learned that can make you money, make you happy, bring you joy and happiness because you're actually working in the field or where you're supposed to be. And so it doesn't feel like work, it doesn't feel strenuous to you. Also, something that's going to benefit humanity. And I don't know, but most people aren't aware that that's what we're all here for. We're all here to not only be our best selves, in the spirit realm. We're okay, so we're spirit, and our bodies are the vehicles to maneuver this life, okay? Whether you believe that or not, but that's basically what it is in a nutshell. You didn't come here to just get the bare minimum. You didn't come here to just work, get married, or work and lay up and stuff like that. No, you came here for a bigger purpose. So until you find out what that purpose is and you're working in it, you're never going to really feel fulfilled, okay? So that's why you get a lot of people complaining about their jobs. You'll see a lot of people quitting. What I tell people also is this. Not only do you want to work in something that's going to fulfill you, but you also want to make sure that if you are, moving on to something else, if you're working on your purpose, make sure you still have money coming in. Because it's a good chance that while you're working your job, you'll need to bring that money from your job to fund the project that it is to help others. Okay, so let's say maybe you want to be a veterinarian, something like that, but you're working at maybe the post office or you're working at Walmart. You're going to have to use that money and put it to the side. You're going to have to research. You're going to have to put time into changing your life if this is something you really want to do, if you're really serious about it. Okay. So that's what I tell people as well. Another thing that you're going to need to do, not only do you need to pray, but I always recommend effective counseling. A lot of people don't want to go to counseling because it's painful. All right. But what counseling will do is not only will it show you the issues that you have and how to cope with them, but it'll show you issues that other people have. So a lot of people are walking around with programming from when they were children or, trauma, past hurt and pain that they just buried. They really didn't deal with it. And then as they grow older, they find out a lot of it is showing up in their relationships. A lot of it is showing up. They can't keep a job. They can't get along with people. They always feel like they're isolated. Even in a room full of people, they feel like nobody pays attention to them or they stand out for the wrong reasons. So that's another thing that I would say you definitely want to do. And not only that, you want to make sure that you learn those tools because you're going to need to know how to talk to people. You're going to need to learn how to sell your ideas. And selling your ideas is not only just, trying to convince someone to see things your way, but it's really about relating to others. And everybody is programmed out of either need, greed, or something that's going to change their life for the better. So it's because they need to do this. They want this, they have something already, but they want more. Or, it could be anything. But the main thing is you have to know what it is. There's a specifics in how you get there. That's what I'm trying to say. I might not be wording it right, but I know you feel where I'm coming from. Okay. So, yeah, definitely. Another thing that I wanted to tell people is that you're going to have to learn how to tap into that divine energy because you may sleep and when you sleep, you may get dreams. Okay. You may get clues that what it is you're supposed to do or what you're putting out into the world, the energy is coming back to you. So for instance, let's say you had a discussion with someone, right? And you're bringing up an old school song that you haven't heard, okay? Or some song just pops up in your head and it's not something you would hear every day, okay? You haven't heard this in like 20 years. And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, so you're driving or whatever. And then all of a sudden it pops up on the radio or you hear it in someone else's car, or you may see a billboard saying the name of that song. So that's what I'm saying. You have to look out for clues, synchronicities, things like that coincide with what it is that you're trying to do or what you would like to see, because the universe, God universe, is within you and God universe is all around. It's not like some mystical spirit that's up in the sky somewhere that we pray to. No, that atmosphere, God universe, is source energy. So we're all made of that source energy. Okay. So once you learn how to attract from that, the God within, with the God or whatever you believe all throughout, then yeah, you'll be able to see these things and you'll be able to work towards the goal that you have for yourself. So, yeah. And then a lot of times the reflection, how we feel on the inside or whatever, we'll see a lot of that on the outside. So, yeah, so if you feel a lot of sickness, you feel down and, you just feel discouraged, then you'll build that momentum. And then more discouraging, jacked up things will come. So you just be like, oh, I'm having a bad day. If you're having a bad day, you'll see more things to assist you with what you just said or how you feel. So you have to be very careful in what you say and the kind of energy that you carry around you. Also, I would definitely recommend for people to change their environment. If you can't change your environment, let's say, if you have children or you're in a household full of people or something like that, and you can't really get away from them, at least try to schedule maybe an hour in the morning, an hour late at night when everybody's still asleep, and then you can start working on your plan. Because here's the thing, a lot of us are around people that can't do shit. Nobody got any money. And if they do have money, they're scared to spend it. If somebody were to need something, if there was an emergency that happened, everybody'd be scrambling, trying to, put a few dollars together, or I see a lot of this. Nobody really has anything. So everybody just kind of clusters together and scrapes up what little bit they have, you just want to be able to do what you want when you want, okay? You want to have that FU money, okay? If you want to walk off your job tomorrow, you know that you have plenty of money to sustain you, okay? You have something saved up. But all these things take time. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a plan. So, yeah, this is basically what I feel is good for if you want to be a deliberate creator. And even if you don't do all of these steps, the main steps that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get into spiritual awareness. You're going to have to use what you've learned in the spiritual world. You're going to have to learn how to apply it to your everyday. It's supposed to be a balance. It's supposed to be a way to help you. And with you helping yourself, you're going to teach others how to do the same thing. So it gets deeper than that. I have a few more things I would like to share. But yeah, if this is helpful to anyone, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But the main thing that I see a lot of people not doing is they're not connecting themselves to the higher power, whatever you believe. If you believe whatever you believe, because not everybody believes in this and that. They might call it something else, but we all believe in something, okay? So, yeah, you want to connect to what your beliefs are. And another thing I see people not doing is they're not living what they say they're going to do. They're not actually, they say they want something, but they're not moving towards it. They're not taking the actions to really get it. That's what I'm trying to say. So you have to start doing that. Even if you're just creating in your mind, writing it down, I would definitely recommend to keep it to yourself because not everybody is going to be in your corner. Especially if people around you are benefiting from you, they're not going to want to see you elevate. They're not going to want to see you leave so they can keep you down or use you, you know? So, yeah, these are just a couple of my tips. If you have any more, or if you have any questions for me, any video suggestions, you can always email me or make sure you comment, okay? All right. Hope this is helpful. Bye for now.